Number 13 was the MP3 player. Thanks for pointing that out, everyone. And then we go on from there. So you get the idea. So you walk through your house, and that's what's called a memory palace. Now, a memory palace can be one room of the house. So if I walk into a bedroom and look left, if I was to walk in this bed, there's a light switch. That might be number one. And then I look over and I've got a ring light that's up above my computer. Then I've got a screen in front of me. So that's one, two, three. Then beside that, I've got a television over on the wall. Then I've got a cupboard underneath that. Then I've got a glass door on the far side of this room, this office. So you get the idea. You can walk into a room and have that as your memory palace. The other way you can do it is you walk down the street. Let's say there's a walk you do every day, and as you get to one house, okay, that house could be number one. And as you walk around the corner from that house, maybe there's a big tree there. That's number two. And as you walk up a bit further, there's a fence there. That's number three. And as you walk off to the park is number four. And as you keep walking around the corner of the park, there's maybe there's a railway line. That's number five. And so you could do this outside. It's still called a memory palace. The idea is you want to first of all get your base items. Then you've got something to attach it to. You attach the thing you're trying to remember to your base item or base object. Now, I want you to know that comedians use techniques. Comedians use techniques. Like, you ever wonder how a comedian can get up and do a special for 1 hour and tell all these jokes and be absolutely funny? It's because they're funny people, right? And it all just comes from the top of their head. Is that how it works? No, it doesn't. Comedians memorize their jokes. They memorize them by learning them. They learn first, they memorize them, they install them, they prepare themselves because they think about, I'm going to make people laugh. I'm going to make a lot of money doing it. It's going to benefit me, and so they get excited about it. Okay, they get themselves into a childlike state, and also a state of joy and a state of happiness, state of laughter. These are all childlike states as well. So comedy is really good. And then here they want to install the information. So what they do is they tell stories. What they do is they make it graphical in their mind. What they do is they make it bizarre, unusual, and then these different thoughts in their mind trigger the next joke. And then it triggers the next joke, and then it triggers the next joke. And onwards they go while telling their talks and doing their special. Does that make sense? Now, about names. Thanks, Jay. What about names? Don't keep us hanging. All right, let's go back to names again. So if you're meeting somebody and the name is Bob, so the first thing you do is think about somebody else called Bob. That's the first thing.